Unfortunately,
Yeah, powder are being produced in South Africa. It is not Nigeria. It is the South Africans and the Brazilians and the
Hey, my brother, would they come there? Would they come there?
Okay, let me just
Abeg,
mute.
calm down.
Have you got it now?
Paul, you said the word produce. That is why
Yeah,
when
bro.
you say produce, meaning they are making that powder.
or manufacturing.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
can you tell
Yeah.
us
Yes.
give us at least 3 places that have been discovered since you knew?
Three is too much, Mr. Angel. One.
Okay, two places that have been discovered by either the Hawks or your SAPS where Nigerians are producing the powder.
Yeah, let me tell you something. There's another 2 that was being discovered now recently, but unfortunately they never mention which nationality is running that lab. So we are still waiting for them.
Okay, hold on. Now I need to ask you, since you did not give me, you said you did not mention, but you mentioned Nigerians. Then let me ask you my own, okay? Was it over 2 billion rand of powder?
Okay,
Was over 2 billion rand of powder discovered?
Over 2 billion rands of
powder discovered in South Africa with 2 Mexicans involved, yes or no?
Yes.
Was a Nigerian mentioned there?
Yes. No, I was coming to tell you that they give you the reason why.
Did you say yes or did
I
you
can
say
withdraw
no?
that.
I don't understand.
Let me. I just want. Firstly, I just want to withdraw the statement of say Nigerian they do produce. Let me be honest with you. I mistakenly. Listen. I want to tell you something.
Let's
statement.
No problem.
Continue.
It's a mistake. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I just want to change.
Hold on now. Was there over 3 billion rand of powder discovered in KZN, which is the highest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that.
Was there a Nigerian mention in that?
No, not all of them are Nigerians are included. Let me tell you something.
No, the
Nigerians,
question is yes or my brother. If you go to court, you're going to jail yourself by yourself. The question is a straightforward question, yes or no. Assuming I ask for explanation.
Most of the when you are talking about the recently ones.
Okay.
The one that is let me tell you something. The one that is brought all this back up.
Okay, the past. You want the past. You want to go to the past.
Okay, we want to know the past.
You want to go to the past.
The past ones. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the past.
You want me to backtrack?
Let's go to the past.
Blast from the past. Blast from the past, Paul. Okay,
if you want me to backtrack, Baba, you must give me enough time.
Okay, direct us. All right, we are listening.
No, if you want me to backtrack, listen. If you want me to backtrack, you have to give me enough time.
Do
you want me to put you on time? How many minutes do you need?
No, I'm still going to do the research and bring the evidence on the table.
Okay, you don't
because you guys, you want the stats.
Let's move on.
You want the stats. That is why you're asking me this one, how many Nigerians, this one, how many Nigerians. So
let's move on, my brother. Since you don't...
Even if it can be 10 years, even if it can be 10 years, crime is crime, Baba. Even if it can be 10 years, crime is crime. It's not only me or few people who are coming on. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's a businessman in South Africa.
I can go and gather the whole information. I can go and gather the whole information and bring it.
Acknowledgements.
Okay, there's a businessman in South Africa called Ashraf Kaka. Ashraf Kaka.
Ever-increasing
So during his arrest, he was kidnapped, and during his rescue, there was over 300 million rand of powder discovered. Okay? Do you know about that situation?
Kaka.
Ashraf Kaka.
No, that one, it must be a fabricated story. Yeah, it must be a fabricated story. That
Okay.
one, I'm not
Okay,
sure.
Hold
I
on.
can be an idiot.
Let's show you about it.
Hey, Baba, you must bring the fact here. Yeah, you must have a
I
proof,
hope when you
evidence,
see
Baba.
SABC, hold on, Paul. I hope when you see SABC reporter,
Yeah.
you will know the SABC reporter.
Not just SAPC, even their LOL.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Well, let me ask you about something that has happened three or 2 days ago. The kingpins who was arrested. The kingpin who was arrested now in Midrand.
Can you
Hold on,
not a Nigerian.
We'll come back to the present. Let's talk about the past. You said we should go back to the past. Don't go to the future now. Let's take one step at a time.
Yeah,
Let's go. But even if 20 years in the past.
business and
you said it's a fabricated story.
yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, now at least yeah, you see.
Hold on now. During his rescue, over 300 million rand of powder was discovered, and there were no Nigerians, and this makes it a point number 5, right? And not just that, there was a shipment that came that the police busted. Nkwananzi, General Nkwananzi was the one specifically that busted that shipment. He was coming from Mexico, and that shipment worth over 500 million rand of powder. Was a Nigerian mentioned in that?
No.
Okay.
When I've got only 5, that was the only 5 that Nigerian was not involved. So you want to tell me that?
Not only 5. Hold on now.
Yeah, guys.
The problem with
that is why I say you must give me a time to go gather the whole information about that.
Mr. Paul.
Okay, do you want to
We don't go give you time, Paul. We don't go give you because we don't go gather.
We give
do you want to go
give you fat. That's why when I brought fat on that life, a lot of people were upset because they don't bring fat on that life.
Paul,
so they seize an attack on them as a defensive mode.
Paul, do you want to go gather the proof and come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul, you don't go gather anything. You never go gather black people this night.
My brother, leave him.
Okay. Yeah. Angel, let me ask you something.
And come back. We are waiting.
What happened recently in Midrand? Who was arrested there? It's not a Nigerian kingpins.
Which one?
Midrand.
Should I check it in the news and say Midrand arrest? What do I check?
Yeah, Nigerian kingpin was arrested in Midrand last week.
Even in this headline.
Yeah. Was not even on. Yeah,
I think it was,
but you can go on social media.
Said at Midrand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was another one.
Hold on, now I saw it. Alleged two of them, right? And one is a South African and one is a Nigerian. Okay.
2 Nigerian.
Yes. One is a South African.
Paul, you don't even know whether it's 2 or 3. Like, guy, which one now? Choose. Or you want
it's
to lie again?
2 Nigerian. I don't know which one.
You said 2. You said 3. Choose which one now.
No.
Nobody you say you want to do research.
Okay.
No, but if you go shoot yourself for leg.
2, 3, 4. Like, what kind of human being are you?
Yeah, no, shoot yourself for leg. Where
Choose which one. Now, choose which one.
You see now you're coming in numbers. You are attacking me in numbers now because
if we are attacking, what are you going to do? Nobody you the talk say one day.
Who is attacking me in numbers? Entertainment is talking very loud. I am very calm. Angel is giving you information. How is that attack?
I don't know. You dey talk 2.
Okay, let me just
you dey talk 4. Choose which one.
Let me.
It's Angel.
Yeah.
That other person on the panel. When you are done, let the person speak.
Okay.
Entertainment. Anybody will break.
Let me. Yeah.
Okay, go Paul. Go collect the evidence and come back. We're waiting. So that we can have equal representation, please. We don't want a situation whereby you don't have your fact and then it becomes as if we are jumping on. If you have facts, we can confirm it and then we can now go further. You understand? So can you go get the facts and then come back?
Yeah, the reason why I didn't... the reason why I never had a fact when I come on this platform is it because there was another topic that was quite interesting.
No, but you say
you just flip flop and teach the agenda because now a South African is on a platform. Right? There was another topic. So so what about Kwe1? What about Kwe1? We are no longer going to discuss
that.
It.
But a Nigerian was not involved in that Kwe. That is a hawk.
Yeah, but you brought it up. You brought it up.
But
you know,
but you know right now that Getty Mackenzie is being charged for that situation as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was no Nigerian charge in that situation.
Which is the guy that you really don't like.
Getty Mackenzie is being charged. So who now is involved in it? Is he a Nigerian or a South African like Getty Mackenzie?
In which case?
In Chwe case. Not Chwe, Jocelyn.
No, I'm not talking about the Jocelyn. Jocelyn one, that lady, she's just a nonsense because she was lying. She was lying.
He was lying.
So that one, that is why you see.
She was lying against Getty Mackenzie or
no, that is why she was lying about the Nigerian guy. That is why you see South African never support her because we all know that she brought the child to some woman. Now she's coming.
You don't leave.
You see, we don't even talk about it.
You want to go.
We don't even talk about
it. You want to go into grape. Now, when Chwe was graped, was a Nigerian involved?
Yeah, because no, Baba. That topic you brought it up to ask if Nigerian is involved, or you just inform people about
you said I gave you choices of which topic you want to talk about the crime. You said
what was the purpose of that topic?
And you said powder and grape.
And grape. So
yes, you gave me choices. You gave me choices, but under that agenda you put it on your screen. You never mentioned that there is any Nigerian involved or not.
But you're the one telling us that Nigerians are the ones involved.
Why everything now?
Even
what is happening in South Africa? You just want us to answer if there was.
Bro, you can talk about whatever is happening in South Africa. Don't mention.
Okay, let me. Yes.
Okay, for example,
don't bring Nigeria in everything that is happening in South Africa.
Paul. There is a time that a man called Paul Shannon Finlayson shipped a powder into into Australia. That powder worth 34 million rand. And when he was arrested, when Australians wants to address the case, they were like, Paul Shannon Finlayson is South African citizen, right? They did not say South Africans are shipping powder into Australia. So did you see the difference?
Yeah, if someone is arrested somewhere, they don't mention Nigeria. They say, maybe if it's for Nigeria, they say for Nigerians. To South Africa. And then
I mean you guys calling Nigerians. I'm talking about you that say, oh, Nigerians are the one destroying. If they arrest any Nigerian, say his name and you can add a Nigerian citizen there, it's not a problem. But when you say Nigerians are the one destroying your country, that is where it becomes a problem. Like I said, even if you go to Brazil, hold on. If you go to Brazil and Hong Kong, if you go to Brazil and Hong Kong, the South Africans they arrested over there, they will say their name, like for example, Vincent Solo, a South African citizen. Not a South Africans are the one, bringing so much powder into our country. Did you now see the difference of what I'm trying to say?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you, but let me ask you something. I can hear you, and I do fully understand you. Yeah, you know the guy by the name of Popori. He's a Nigerian guy.
What the name?
That man is Popori.
Popori.
Pori. That guy, he's always on social media exposing Nigerians. He doesn't mention a name. He will say 4 Nigerians arrested in UK. 4 Nigerians.
Okay, but he is a Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
You South African addressing a crime saying Nigerians. He's saying they're 4 Nigerian because he's a Nigerian. But when you address the crime, is a Nigerian citizen with the name.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what about us? Because when you mention the names